Death tag. What a delightful way to spend a Sunday evening. Anyway, this tag was made by Luke is Not Sexy. I'll link his video below. And it's made up of 7 questions of things including death and your death and why you want to die. Not so much that. But yeah, here it goes. Number 1. How do you want to die? I have 2 kind of answers to this. So firstly, I had this big thing. I think I first started thinking about this when I was about 10, and I was obsessed with wanting to die on my birthday, obviously when I'm like old. At the time I was born, in my sleep. Really weird. I wanted everyone around me. And for some reason I imagined myself as like a queen or something, so I had this big bed with like drapes and everything and all my family around crying their eyes out. I was like, it is time. That's how I wanted to die. And then I thought, no, this is when I got a little bit older, I wouldn't mind being strangled. There's a reason to that, and it's kind of disturbing. Basically, when you're being strangled, it sends off endorphins or something up in your brain and it feels like an orgasm. And I thought that sounded rather pleasant. Next, number 2. What will happen to your YouTube channel? Now, that depends. If I have like a family or whatever, I will leave it to them to do whatever they want with it. If Chloe's still alive and she makes YouTube videos, then she can have my channel too and relive it or just get rid of it, or I don't know, save the videos onto a DVD and just play it and sub her out. But yeah, that's what I'll do with my videos on my YouTube channel. Number 3, who will you leave your money to? I'll just leave it to like my family, my mum and dad if they're alive, like kids, husband, Chloe, and I'll give a bit of it to like an animal charity of my choice or whatever. So yeah. Number 4, what will happen to your body? So I just kind of thought I was going to be buried, you know, traditional whatever, I'll just be buried and then I guess my body will just kind of rot. And then I thought, why not donate it to science? I'm sure they'll make good use of it. Number 5, what will you want your funeral to be like? Now, I kind of have 2 different ideas of a good funeral. One is like very happy and, you know, Pentecostal and everyone's celebrating my life and death and yeah, and then the other one is rather dark and gothic with like lacy black drapes all around with people mourning and stuff like that. But either way, I want them to play all my favourite songs, and I definitely want the Never Ending Story theme tune to be. That's what I want my first dance to be as well. I'm a bit obsessed with that song, as I am with the movie. Number 6, what will you miss the most that will exist after your death? I will miss flying heads, mutant people, and lizard sex. Sex, I think. And lastly, number 7, how will you want to be remembered? I like to be remembered as the awesome, ravishingly dashing young woman who was at times socially awkward, but nonetheless a very lovely person. So that was my answers for the death tag by Luke is Not Sexy, and I hope you enjoyed.